Hello YouTubers. Well, this is going to be part 3 of our little project that we got going down on the back of our property. Just trying to make a little bit more room down there, cut down some trees that were, I guess you could call, being a threat to the buildings surrounding it. Some of them were getting a bit top heavy, where the branches were up about 40 to 50 feet and very few branches below. So we got them moved out, as you've seen in the last video and the video before that. So now the next step will be to go down there with the 5740, the Kubota 5740, with the tooth bar on the bucket that I fabricated, and we're going to see if we can move some soil and uproot some roots and whatnot. So I'll take you down there and show you that now shortly. Planning on having a camera in the cab this time, and of course wifey using this camera on the outside, so should be able to get two bird's eye views of it actually. Right now the 5740 OEM bucket has got a grapple on it that I fabricated and installed last year. It's a removable grapple. It has a multitude of pins that I can pull out, and I can just switch it back to a regular common bucket, so to speak. So I'm going to remove that grapple right now because it's going to kind of be in the way for what I need it for. And later on in a future video, I'm going to show you the reason why I built that grapple, and it's a bit of a unique application. So keep a lookout for that as well. So I'll just take you down in the back now and just show you exactly what I plan on doing today. It's only +5 degrees. It's a bit cool. It's a bit of overcast, so that's pretty good for filming as well. So I hope you enjoy this video like you have with the rest. And what else? I was planning on to do a few more different videos other than tractors, but that's down the road. So I'll take you down the back there now, and I'll show you exactly what's involved. I'm trying to clean this up. So we got a bit of fill there. Now there's some rocks there. I don't know how big they are, and I won't know until I start rooting at them. If they're too big for our equipment to handle, I'll get some bigger stuff in here to look after those. So then over here, I used a clearing saw last year, and I cleared out all the brush and everything that was on top of that. So that's all gone. So I'm going to take what comes out of up here and put it down there and fill all that in, and eventually this will all be squared up really nice and backfilled, and we'll put some redstone down, and should make a really nice area then, and clean it up very nicely. So that is the intended goal. So as you can see, we have our wood gone, and I don't need to take out all the trees because they're no threat to us really, the rest of the trees, and we really don't need all of that room, so leave some there. If anything, it gives us a bit of wind resistance during the winter. So anyway, that's it. Let's get at it. Okay, all the fluids have been checked. The camera is installed. External microphone is installed. I think your view is pretty good. Cleaned off the window a little bit for you. So we're going to go and remove the snow bucket that's over there out of the way, so we can get out our OEM bucket, and we'll take off the forks. Then I'm going to have to remove the grapple part of that bucket. Then we should be able to get at it. I'll show you how I have the camera set up now shortly. Usually all this stuff that you see here, it's never up here. It's usually out in the back of the shop. So that's why we need extra room, because we use it for overflow parking as well, and it's nice to have a little extra room, you know? Or at least I think it is anyway. So I'll just lay that snow bucket over here for the time being. And then I can drop my forks and go pick up the bucket. go, nothing to it. So there's the grapple on the bucket. Like I say, in a future video I'll show more of this. You can see how I got it done. Even the paint peeled off, it laid up all winter. But anyway, that's not a problem. I'm going to remove that now. It's all set there in pins. It's designed to come off easily. And then you can see the tooth bar that I made for the bottom. So that should come in handy for this application. Oh yes, and I'm just going to show you the camera inside the cab, because most of you will probably like to know how it's set up. So there it is there. It's the Drift Innovation Ghost S, and it sends out a Wi-Fi signal as well. And you can see there's an external microphone right there as well that I just clip it onto. There's the third function valve that I use when I'm plowing snow or even for the grapple. And the Wi-Fi signal is sent out to the iPhone, which is here, and I can see what you're seeing by looking at the iPhone. So it's a pretty neat system. That's the Grammer seat that I put in. You might have saw in other videos. And it's air ride, very, very comfortable. As you can see, I don't like my floor getting very dirty, so usually the towel is put down there during the winter just to absorb the snow when I'm getting in and out of the cab snow clearing, but I leave it down there. It's easy to clean that way. As you know, these things have tilt steering, so. But there's the cab right there, or cab cam. And there's some gauges, an ambient temperature gauge for outside temperature, and there's one over there for volts. So that's about it. So I'm going to start taking off that grapple now. So there you have it, people. That's the grapple removed, and you can see it's in 4 pieces. The hydraulics you don't even disconnect; you leave it all together. It's about 15 minutes to do. And the beauty with this, for me, is I didn't want to buy a $3,000 grapple. I just did not want to do it because I have very little use for a grapple for the 5740. So what I did is I just made up the brackets and stuff, and it works really, really well. And of course, while I was anticipating this job this year, I made up the tooth bar as well. So you know, when you can do it yourself, you can save a few dollars. Basically, that's what I did. Hopefully this winter, I'm kind of contemplating building a 4-in-1 bucket for it, so might be another video later on. We'll see how that works out. But it's going to be a 4-in-1 bucket with a twist. So, and I don't mean twisted metal. I mean it's going to be a little different than what you've seen before. So, anyway, I'm going to see if I can get wifey out now. We're going to get some outside shots. Some inside shots. Camera's inside the cab, ready to go. The remote is on my arm, and see what happens. Oh, wifey, you're getting late. YouTubers are waiting on you.
I got production held up.
Huh?
Production is held up.
Production is held up.
Oh, that's bad.
That'll give us a bunch of thumbs down on the video now.
Oh my.
Another night with no sleep.
I know. Not gonna be good.
No. Okay, we're ready to roll. I had to help wifey with her little fish pond. So that's done now. So we shall go to work and see how this works out. wifey is there taping, so that'll give you another look at what we're doing. I'm just going to see how hard this is now. Oh, we have a root. Look at that. Gotta love those roots, so I'm going to put it in 4-wheel drive. I'm going to put it in low range. I'm going to back up if I can. Let's see here now. Get her in low range. She's not right in low range. Okay. There we go. A little bit at a time, guys. A little bit at a time. Dump number 1. As they say, there's nothing like a good dump. Woohoo! There you go. tell you one thing, the tooth bar do make a difference. Big time. Only problem is I don't know if I'm picking up a rock or I'm picking up a root. Throttle it up a bit, give me a little bit more power. Boy, there's a lot of roots. That's all Newfoundland is made of, rocks and roots. The double R. Easy rock there. Go. There's our roof. Don't think the BX would do much with that. And those roots can certainly hang on. Really should have an excavator at it, but getting an excavator down here is the problem. It'll tear everything up. But we'll just take our time and the Kubota will do it. It's just like everything else. You got to take your time. You got to give it a fighting chance. Every scoop was a little bit closer to getting it done. tractor off the ground. But then again, all I got on there is a snow blower and 800 pounds of ballast. But still, it goes to show the hydraulics are powerful. See there, look, the problem that I'm having is the roots are all entwined with the, all entangled with the rocks. So, that's why you need a step at a time. One little bite here and there, and eventually you'll win the battle. Not sure about the war, you'll sure win a battle. There's a couple of great big roots actually growing right on top of a rock of all places. It always looks a bit messy when you're excavating, but once it's cleaned up here, it looks much better. Drag a bit of that rock back because all I'm doing is just basically keep pushing it ahead of itself. You do not want to come. There you go. There he is. There he is. We have him. He couldn't run away and hide. There he goes. Oh, he cracked up and all. He's like me, he cracked up. Well, that's the root that was on top of the rock. Still exactly don't want to give up. Another big rock and a root in this area. If you were just dealing with the roots, it wouldn't be so bad. But combined with those rocks, they're terrible. Yeah, it gets rough, guys. There's no doubt about it. Tackle the root first and get the rock later. a matter of getting it to fit in the bucket. There you go. Well, as you can see, it made some progress. I'm going to continue on this afternoon and move all the rest of it here. And there's a couple of big rocks there I'm concerned about. Don't know how deep they are, don't know how big they are, but I'm going to dig around it. Like I say, the problem I'm having here is a combination of roots entangled in the rock, and of course you can see what happens to the rock when it starts to crack up. So hopefully I'll have the same luck with these rocks when they crack up. Okay guys, we're going to call that number 3, part 3. The rest of it is just all repetitive. I'm going to move the rest of it here and dump it over there. And then part 4, you should start to see some real changes. If anything drastic happens, of course, we'll make sure we capture it. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy this little bit of a video. We use 2 cameras. I'm going to try to fit that together and make it look half decent for you. And got any questions, please ask them. Got any comments, please make them. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you haven't checked out our website, you can at www.specialtyrepairs.ca. Again, nothing on there is for sale. It's still in the testing stages and designing stages. And we hope to see you around on the next shot. Take care. Thanks a lot, guys.